In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on September 23, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Rays versus Baltimore Orioles. The Tampa Bay Rays and Baltimore Orioles meet Tuesday in MLB action at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The Rays will send Ryan Pepiot to the mound while the Orioles counter with Dean Kremer. Tampa Bay comes into this matchup still trying to finish the season strong despite being under .500, and they'll look to take advantage of a Baltimore team that's been inconsistent all year. The Rays have gotten solid production in this head-to-head from Junior Caminero, who has 16 hits and 38 at-bats against Baltimore this season, while Colton Cowser has been one of the few Orioles bats to answer back. Still, Tampa Bay has looked sharper in the second half of September, and with Kremer having struggled with command at times, the Rays should have the upper hand. This is a spot where Tampa's balance at the plate and the steadier arm on the mound give them the edge. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Both pitchers have shown they can keep games under control, and the Orioles' offense remains one of the least productive in the league, even with Adley Rutschman recently back in the lineup. Pepiot has improved his command and is capable of limiting Baltimore's scoring chances, while Tampa Bay has also had stretches of inconsistency at the plate. With both bullpens relatively fresh and both teams trending toward lower totals in September, this projects as a game where runs are at a premium. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Cleveland Guardians. The Tigers are clinging to the top of the American League Central, but they've stumbled badly in recent weeks, going just 1-9 in their last 10 games. This is a must-win spot, but Cleveland has all the momentum on their side. The Guardians have been one of the hottest teams in baseball, winning 8 straight at one point and dominating opponents with their pitching staff. Detroit's bats haven't been producing with runners in scoring position, and their bullpen has been unreliable late in games. Cleveland, meanwhile, has been clutch at home and thrives in pressure games like this. With both form and momentum clearly pointing in their direction, I'll back Cleveland here to get the job done. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. The Guardians' surge has been powered by both their arms and opportunistic hitting, while the Tigers' recent cold streak has been tied to an offense averaging just 3.4 runs per game over their last 10. Still, both lineups have the pop to push the total higher, especially with starters who've shown vulnerability in recent outings. Detroit's pitching staff has been knocked around over the past week, while Cleveland's lineup has been heating up at the right time. The total is set low, and given how these games often open up late with shaky bullpens, this feels like the right spot for runs. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Cincinnati Reds. The Pirates are long eliminated from postseason contention and continue to field one of the weakest offenses in baseball, averaging just 3.6 runs per game. The Reds, on the other hand, are still alive in the playoff hunt and playing with urgency. At home, Cincinnati has been reliable offensively, averaging 4.5 runs per game on the season and taking advantage of weaker pitching staffs. With the Reds at home and facing a Pirates team that's won just 2 of its last 14, the motivation and firepower difference is glaring. I'll take Cincinnati to handle business in front of their home crowd. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Oddsmakers have set this total at 8.5, which feels reachable given how the Reds' bats have been producing. Cincinnati has scored 5 or more runs in the majority of their recent wins, while Pittsburgh's pitching staff has been among the worst in baseball, posting poor bullpen numbers across the board. Even if the Pirates remain quiet at the plate, the Reds have the offensive power to carry this number themselves. Factor in bullpens that have been overworked in this series, and runs should pile up late. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Miami Marlins and Philadelphia Phillies meet Tuesday in MLB action at Citizens Bank Park. The Marlins are one of the hottest teams in baseball right now, winners of 6 straight coming into this matchup, and they've shown they are not just playing out the string. Edward Cabrera makes his return from the injured list to start for Miami, bringing a 7-7 record and 3.57 earned run average across 24 starts. His velocity has looked sharp in rehab, and if he settles in early, Miami could keep the momentum rolling. The Phillies counter with Christopher Sanchez, who has been outstanding this season at 13-5 with a 2.66 earned run average, but he draws a Marlins lineup that's been generating runs consistently and isn't backing down despite being on the road. With Miami playing inspired baseball and carrying real offensive confidence, this sets up as a strong spot to back them against a Phillies team that may be feeling the pressure of expectations. As our first pick for this matchup, the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. Both clubs have been trending toward higher scoring games recently. Miami just put up 11 hits in their win against Texas, and their lineup has found balance from top to bottom, with young bats stepping up. Cabrera may show some rust after his IL stint, and that could allow Philadelphia's offense to cash in early. The Phillies, meanwhile, get Alec Bohm back in the lineup, which lengthens a group already capable of putting crooked numbers on the board. With both bullpens taxed in recent weeks, late scoring is in play as well. This game has all the makings of a contest where both sides put runs on the board. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus New York Yankees. The White Sox give the ball to Shane Smith, who enters at 6-8 with a 4.06 earned run average. Smith has been serviceable at times, but has allowed 3 or more earned runs in 5 of his last 7 outings, and he's up against a Yankees lineup still chasing the American League East title. For New York, Luis Gil takes the mound with a 4-1 record and 3.33 earned run average. Gil has been effective at home and continues to miss bats at a high rate. The Yankees have won 4 of his last 5 starts, and they hold an overall record of 88-68, good enough to keep them firmly in the postseason picture. Chicago, on the other hand, sits at 58-98, having lost 9 of their last 11 games, and their offense has been one of the weakest in baseball all season. With Smith's struggles and the White Sox bullpen ranking bottom 5 in earned run average, the Yankees have a major edge here. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Yankees to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Gil has been sharp and should limit a White Sox team averaging barely 3.7 runs per game over the last 2 weeks. Smith, while hittable, will face a Yankees team that has been somewhat inconsistent at the plate, scoring 3 or fewer runs in 4 of their last 7 contests. The Yankees bullpen has also been among the best in baseball since the All-Star break, and with both teams trending to the under in recent weeks, runs could be at a premium in the Bronx. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.